Here, buddy. Oh, that's a great shot. It's been a while. Haven't e-biked in forever. Let's see who we have here. Try not to get in the way. Oh man, am I rusty. Well, here, let's put this over here. There's the bike. I've ridden almost nothing miles-wise. In fact, let me see if I can see that on the app. The app connected. How's everybody doing? There we go. Let's see, and then I'll push forward. I'm gonna do a little test run. Right now we're on Wi-Fi because I'm at home, but I'll kind of adventure around and see where I can get this thing moving. Of course, the quality will degrade, but it's okay. Let's go to the app. I gotta connect it up. Hang on one sec. Let's go to you're getting a live view. I want something here so you guys can also see. So let me detach it from the wall. Bear with me. Completely not prepared. There we go. This is a selfie stick. We didn't want to do that, but anyway. All right. Let's do more of a detailed view. Let's see if I can get this to work. So it has a Gates carbon belt. There, you can see it. This motor is super quiet. I think it's super quiet. And again, I'll show you guys that here. There's the charging port. Here's an access port underneath. This I'm curious about. There's like a screw. I think there's just one screw. I forget. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Oh yeah, that's it. There's one screw there, so I'm kind of curious where that, obviously the battery is in that area. This is a kind of overbearing phone mount that I just put on there. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this thing, but it works well. It's like a serious phone holder, but like if I go and put this, you just essentially put pretty good size, any size phone, really, almost. You push down and it locks in place. So that's there. Turn this guy on. It has a passcode, so it won't, you can't use the e-bike if you don't have the passcode. Let's put this on. Hang on, bear with me 1 second. Be the best video ever. What the heck's going on? Okay. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna key in the passcode. That goes that way. Oops, no, wrong. Oh, resets. Okay, good. There we go. All right. So keeping the passcode, it's at 97% battery. Now we're going to pop up the app. You don't need to load the app. But in this case, I will, so you guys can see that thing. Searching for nearby e-bikes. Connect. Memo. Searching. It's chilly in Apple Valley. Let's see it there, 46 degrees. I mean, it's not like snowing or anything. Okay, there we go. Connecting. Let's go back here. Okay, so now we're connected, and I'm gonna do a video on this so you guys can see it as well. But here's the bike. A total of 3 rides, average duration of ridden almost no miles. Now, if I go here, it wasn't show, it's supposed to show you the history. It's not really doing that right now. If I click on summary, it's not giving me it. Okay, well there, for the month. Total ride times. Yeah, something's not quite, there's a duration. I don't quite know what it's doing, but something feels off from what I think it's supposed to be. In any event, it is nice that it does come with an app. Let's do the following. Take this thing out. Let's see if we can do... trying not to injure myself. Well, that kind of works. Okay, so right now I don't have the pedal assist on at all. And this thing is really light. The bike is 30, supposed to be, well, it says 15 kilograms, which converts to 33 pounds. But actually I weighed it and it's 35. See that in the video? So I'm gonna do the pedal assist. So let me show you that here really quick. Okay, it's super simple, which I like. There's nothing, like, it's not big, ginormous computer, although this, you could say, is somewhat like that. So pedal assist 1, 2, 3, and off. Well, and off, there we go, 0's off. And it pedals really nice as it is. This is like a normal bike. Let's go, I'm trying to think of which direction we want to go. We're gonna go this way. Okay, there we go. Trying to be careful on what is visible. All right. So at pedal assist 0, on the dead stop, it rides really well. I think the battery on this thing is supposed to last like 50 miles. I think it could easily do that because it's a light bike. Okay, pedal assist 1. Yeah, no, you feel it. It's with the torque sensing. Man, I apologize. I don't know how the sound is going to be. I haven't done that. Done this on this phone. My mic. Jeez. There we go. One-handed is difficult. All right, so I got both hands on the wheel. That is pedal assist 1. I have a slight incline here. See the bike better. It's always chasing. We walk our dog. Okay. This is just pedal assist 1. Already with pedal assist 1. Works really well. I don't know how the audio is, guys. I apologize. Okay, pedal assist 2. Coast. All right. pause. I think I saw a comment there. It's like the old days. I used to do this. Yeah, the wind noise. That's because I don't have my headset. Well, that's pretty good. I'll tell you what though, man, it's beautiful right now. That is not my house, but here's the bike. Oh yeah, I like it much better than the Rad. I mean, it's not. To be fair to Rad Rover, and again, I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. The Rad bike serves a purpose, I would say. But if you're gonna do, if you want a bike that's more portable, like all the Rad bikes are heavy. I haven't seen them do anything technology-wise. Where I'm gonna try not to go too fast because of the wind. But with Rad, I haven't seen them do anything to create a lighter e-bike, especially in the Seattle area, which is where they're based. Hey, buddy. There's a dog there. Yeah, you would think they would have something that would, because they're not supposed to have, my dad lives up there, and they're not supposed to have throttle e-bikes on the trails. A lot of dogs around here. So, yeah, why Rad hasn't created a lighter type of e-bike, and that's what I love about this one. It does not look like an e-bike. I think you guys are probably wondering why I'm obsessing about that, but an e-bike not looking like one is because then you can take it on the trail and you don't have to, like, people don't give you a hard time. I was in Irvine for many years, as you know, e-biking, and it scares people. You're coming up on them with a fat tire bike or a big electric bike, whatever. It's intimidating, and the speed and everything else. And I always tried to slow down around it, but yeah, that's part of the challenge. Let's go back to this. Let's see this. So anyway, let's keep moving. Now, one thing, and this is with a lot of the bikes, I think one has got it too. Let's see. So if I turn the wheel, okay, seems okay. There was something weird with the wheel. It's not. Yeah, I should have put the cattail on the mic. Oh, here's this guy. Is that a Rottweiler? Yeah, I think it's a Rottweiler. Let's stay around him. I have no idea how this video is going to turn out. Probably not the best, based on the wind noise. Let's do the following. I want to show the app. 1 second. Okay, here's the, let's click go. We'll click go on the app here. Let me set the pedal assist off, go. Okay. Oh wait, did it reset? Let me reconnect it. We're gonna come to a stop here. It says it's connected. This is technology. Wild while trying to stream. Trying to get the app working where you can see it. All right, so what's going on here? Speed in kilometers, I didn't want that. Okay, that's miles per hour. Why is it not registering? Go back. Connect. Try to connect back up here. Okay, is anything working? Oh, interesting. It's not letting me connect it. It's interesting because the Android phone that I have it connected to is just an Android phone with no Wi-Fi or no cellular service, so there's no data. What I'm noticing is the app apparently wants a network connection, which is interesting. I'll have to reach out to them and see like why they would do that, because you don't always have a network connection. So what would be the point of that's a bit of a downside. So anyway, all right, so let's see. I set to pedal assist 3. And apologies for the wind noise. And the vibration. I did not prepare. This is little doggy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. There's different sweaters every day. Okay, now you can see here, if I hold the phone straight, that's a straight line. So let's see how fast we can go. From a dead stop, it's really easy to get moving. Pedal assist 3, you feel it. Going uphill, got it to 19 miles an hour, which is nice. You do have the pedal assist 3. This video is gonna suck. I just know it. But the pedal assist 3, if you're kind of at a stop or like slow and you start moving, it's kind of jolty, so you do have to be careful because it's not ramping up the power slowly. It's still at pedal assist 3, so it's a more aggressive setting. But I noticed this with all e-bikes actually, something they should take a peek at, because if you're starting out slow, pedal assist 3, pretty aggressive jolt back. You don't want that. I had the same problem with the other e-bikes too. This is really rough stuff here. Not my finest hour. Oh. Okay, we went off the road here. Gonna get back on the road. Okay. Let's see. mountains. Be able to see. So apologies for the really bad video here overall. So I gotta do some more riding here. Take that off. Yeah, it is. I mean, that part I really like too, is how stealthy it is. And I also like too that it doesn't look so modern that somebody wants to steal it. It looks like a kind of a normal, you know, trek bike, if you will, without it looking overly expensive. That's kind of the downside too. I did see there was another one out there on Indiegogo, and that one's about $2,000 as the starting price. You know, you do the Indiegogo, it's cheaper. It's like this bike. I bought this one for $1,400, and now if you want to buy it, it's $1,800, at least in the U.S. $1,800, $1,853 to be exact. But yeah, so. But it's the other one, it just looks super modern, like something you really would want to steal, I think. Oh, this is cool. Someone's got this really tricked out Jeep. Check this thing out. That's cool. It's like an off-road thing. You guys see that? Check it out. So we'll go up this hill here in a second. I don't know why it doesn't keep the live chat on the screen. Yeah, there's the view of the mountains. There's that bike. Okay, so I'm gonna go up the hill here. I don't know if you can tell. It's I'd say like 11, 12. It's definitely going uphill. So let's. It's so trippy. Okay, so normally, dude, this is super easy. Tenways. The torque sensing though is really nice. There's no throttle, but you don't want one really. You don't need one even. Okay, I'm gonna set it to off. I'm just gonna ride. This is still decent. Now going up that hill, I'm gonna try that again without the pedal assist on. Okay, same place. I'm sitting down on the seat. I'm climbing the hill. Now, you feel it, but it's doable. You don't feel like if you ran out of power, you wouldn't be hating it. Now I'm gonna have to stand up. Okay. Doable. Yeah, there. No pedal assist, so even if you ran out of power, because as you know with the rad, here, I'm gonna turn the pedal assist on. There we go. Nice. I think for me, the pedal assist 2 is enough. That was a bit of a workout. This is gonna be so much better. I hadn't e-biked in forever. Actually get some exercise. Although we did go skiing a couple weeks ago, but you can't ski every weekend, obviously, all year round. Man, I love the hills here. Let's wind noise. And that vibration is definitely from my my new mount here. Trying to see where that's coming from. Well, my intent was to give you a better view or perspective of the bike. I don't know if I really accomplished that, but what can I say? All right, I'm gonna turn the bike off. Oops, there's settings. Turn the bike off. Okay, so that's done. Get this thing. I don't have the kickstand yet. Still waiting on that. That's it. There's the bike. It is nice to have an e-bike, and you still get exercise from pedaling and stuff, so very nice stuff. And this is just click of the button, so even though the bike's off, this light is independent of it. I also have this e-bike, this rear light to test out, which is click. See that? So that'll be coming in a video soon. Hold on. Somebody had Miss Joan. Why that doesn't stay all the time, I don't know. Yes, I will be testing the range as well. It says like, I think if you 70 kilometers. So yeah, about 48 miles, I think that is. So I will be testing the range too. And I'm in a pretty, like, there's some hills around here and there's flat. I think I'm in a pretty decent area where I can test that out, but I will be testing that as well. And they do recommend, what I was reading on this bike is if you don't, you should like every month or so top it up. Don't just charge it and let it sit there for months, and don't charge it to keep the battery healthy, I'm assuming. So there's that. But I love it. I mean, overall, it's just really quiet, very comfortable bike. Initially, I thought the seat wasn't going to be that comfortable, but I didn't feel anything. Of course, I have not done a lot of miles on this thing, to be honest, but I am excited to do that. But the seat is still pretty comfortable. I'm not noticing anything weird. I might change it out to something else. We'll see. My dad was telling me about a seat from a company called Brooks, I believe. It's like it's like leather, but it's like an old traditional classic look. It's supposed to be very comfortable with the springs in the back, which is nice. The vibration sound I was hearing, I don't know if it was from actually, I don't think it was from the mount. I think it might have been from this guy. I'm just not sure. I may need to test that out some more. There's a lot of newness going on here as I'm figuring out the bike. So I'm gonna do some more videos, and I'll do it with, so you guys don't hear the wind noise with that little cattail thing. So that's not all crazy. But they did a great job. They really did. I mean, for what you get, the hydraulic brakes, you get the belt drive, there's no gears to change. It's like all the gearing system's all in that hub thing with the motor. And if you go look on the website, we have aluminum grade, or aircraft aluminum grade metal alloy. And this is the medium-sized bike. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm trying to think of what else I could tell you. That's pretty much it. I mean, the handlebars are comfortable. Everything's very comfortable. It works. There's not a lot of tuning that you need to do. So, yeah, that's a winner. And these are reflective. The sidewalls here are reflective, which is a nice add, and then those come with reflectors. I am curious. I will, I think, take a peek underneath here. There's just one screw, and I'm curious to see what's going on here, because over time, right, the wires go here across. Let me see if I can film this better. There we go. So to power the motor, obviously, you have the connector. And this is one of the other things I wanted to take a look at is when changing the tire. So what I liked is for these wires and the zip ties that they have put on it, they have these little metal clips. Well, clips are like, I don't know, loops, metal loops. So the zip ties go there instead of it strapping across the entire bar, which makes it look kind of ugly and busy. So I like that they did that, but you can clearly see, like, if you had to change the tire, which you will eventually, right? Whether it's a flat tire or it's just worn out. So one thing that's already evident is you would need to clip this one, so you could unscrew this, unplug that, and it makes this accessible. So you can then put the tire around there. So that's kind of interesting. Definitely. Because changing a tire on an e-bike is usually a complete pain. But this one looks like it isn't that bad. Other than, you obviously can clip that. I don't even think you need this permanently here, but I would just clip that off, and then I would just undo that. Much easier. And then the wheel, undo these bolts on either side. and you're good to go. But that's much more like a normal bike other than just this one little plug. But this thing's very low profile, the motor, and it's powerful. I was thinking 250 watts wouldn't be that much power, but it's decent. I mean, decent, good. Like it's actually really good, not just decent, I would say. So yeah, that was a huge win, and the belt system is cool. I love that it's not greasy at all. There's no grease at all, so that'll stay a lot cleaner, especially if you're commuting to work. You don't have to worry about getting grease on you or if the chain pops off. And that's one thing I don't know when you do change the tire. Obviously, this belt comes off. Or, you unloop it from the gear. You can see it there. You just unloop it. So I don't know how easy or difficult that is. I'll have to do a video eventually about that. But really clean, really, and it's light. It's easy to pick up. Here, we'll extend this. You can see what's going on. With one hand, it's supposed to convert out to 33 pounds. I measured again at 35, but it's really movable. See? Not bad at all. I just don't have the kickstand yet. So get that squared away. Put it back there. There you go. That's it, the Tenways e-bike. I bought mine on the Indiegogo site for $1,400, but that was because it was an Indiegogo, and now it's $1,853 on the website. So if you're looking for a light e-bike that has hydraulic brakes, torque sensing, those are things that I really enjoy. So you might like this as well. This is not a paid endorsement. I'm just giving my opinion. I purchased the bike on my own. And then quality, you can see on the thing that I had on the video I did on the quality, is really good. There was just like a couple of things that I pointed out. And this, you can see this little rubber gasket guy. This could be like better because mine showed up not quite. It was kind of popped out. So minor detail. Not bad at all. And I like the pedals. Pedals are good. There's the pedals there. Got reflectors on them too. But they seem of good quality, like it's not going to break off. So the quality overall on everything's been really impressive. Oh yeah, and here's another. See, they didn't just do the fork, but they also put, this is a metal piece here. So you can put the zip tie through this loop. I mean, it's just nice that they thought about things like that. Now, this light is integrated, but this one, the rear one, isn't. I don't know why. I guess, I mean, certainly it's cheaper, but why didn't they just make both of those that way? Hang on, pull up the chat. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to say. The Rad the Rad was a beast. I mean, I abused that bike, put a ton of miles on it, as you know. The build quality of the Rad, I would say, was decent, but I'd say this one's more refined. I think that's the difference. It's the refinement of it because of the belt drive. I don't think Rad does belts yet. I should have jumped on the Rad site, but I don't think they do belt drive at all. I think they're just now starting to do hydraulic. I'm not sure. Like I said, those guys, they're into building, and they're doing great at it. Big, beefy, chunky bikes, and mine lasted quite a while. So the build quality, I would say, was good-ish. I did have issues with theirs, and we'll see over time on the build quality. I honestly don't know about this bike yet, right? I haven't put that many miles at all on it. But with Rad, I had an issue here where the bearings had to be repacked on the Rad, not this one. But yeah, I mean, the components, I would say too. If you look on this website, tenways.com, what they're saying are the components are really of good quality. At least it performs that way so far, what I've seen. So I've been very happy with the way it functions, at least for now. So there you go. And what other kind of comments do I have here? I don't know if anybody else has any other comments before we go, but that's it for now. I'll be throwing some more miles on it. I'll do a definitely a better video so you guys can actually hear without, because I know how irritating that is with the wind noise. One thing I loved about the Samsung 360 camera, that was so cool. Why they stopped supporting that, I have no clue. But the sound on that thing was awesome. You could just mount the camera without any kind of protection, and there was never any wind noise. And I love that people could just like look around. But it just got hard to support after a while because they weren't supporting it. It's a good bike. There are other bikes. There's tons. I get just like you guys, if you're following e-bikes, it feels like new e-bikes every week. So I'm sure there are others out there that are probably just as good or better or whatever, but it all depends on price and what you're looking for. But to me, this checked every box. This going down the road or the trail, no one's going to give you a hard time because first of all, there's no accelerator, but it just doesn't look like an e-bike. Now, I can't remove this battery, well, at least easily, right? It's not meant to do that, but it has enough power. You just, underneath access port, I believe, is how the battery's probably serviced. So it can be serviced, but I don't want to keep pulling a battery thing out there. And to me, if it truly does give you 45 miles or up to maybe even 50 miles, that's all I need. And it takes 2.5 hours to recharge it. So if you were to bike to work and you had a secondary battery pack, or you just brought not battery pack, but secondary battery charging pack, this thing, you could have another one at work, or you just bring it with you in your backpack. It's not very big. And you just charge it for 2.5 hours while you're at work, and it would recharge. But it's not comfortable to bike greater than probably 30 miles. It's just, you probably are living in a little too far away. I don't know. Anyway, that's just my opinion. 30 minutes is about the most I ever want to bike. And that took me, what was that taking me? About 20, I think it was about a 20-minute commute. Yeah, I just saw that comment. Hang on. Why doesn't it stop it? Sorry about that. Yeah, there are so many e-bikes. And I think too, like I was worried about Indiegogo because I've never purchased anything on Indiegogo, and the idea of it kind of freaked me out a little bit because I'm like, well, what if this thing implodes before it actually gets launched? But this one did. And I did see another e-bike out there, which is a carbon fiber e-bike. But it looks really, it looks really modern. But like I said, that's my nervousness, is this one looks nice without it looking like crazy expensive. That other one looks really expensive. It's about $2,000, carbon fiber. But I've seen things too where a carbon fiber can crack, and once the frame cracks, it's toast. Like you can't repair that really. So I would be more nervous about something like that than this one. And actually, the weight wasn't vastly different. The weight on that one, from what I recall, and I don't remember the name of it, like Utopia or something like that, but it, yeah, the weight was about 30 pounds, 32 pounds. It wasn't a big difference between this one. So, I don't know. Yeah, good luck. There's a bunch of options out there, and every month that goes by, there will be more. I guess it's starting to get like TVs. You walk into Target or Best Buy and look for a TV, and you're like, how could there be this many people making TVs and be successful at it, other than your top 3? So, barking going on. What's that? Oh, this guy walking his dogs. There's River. All right, well, listen, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching. There's the bike right there. Hope y'all have a great week, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Come on, it's like the longest goodbye. Hey, stop this thing. All right, we'll try this. Bye.